David Wallace, we'll talk about the pedigree adoption drive in just a couple of moments, but first of all let's talk about the Amblin Challenge Cup semi-final. Not necessarily where you wanted to be, but you are there, you want to win this tournament. The quarter-final against Brive in France was kind of frantic and crazy. Maybe those are two words that we can use to describe it. Have you ever played in a game like that before?
Apart from sevens, they've been rare enough, I think. It was certainly a different game. The weather was splitting the rocks. The heat was immense, and I think the way the game started, just free-flowing rugby from the start, and it didn't stop till the 80th minute. It was really high octane. It was enjoyable game to play in at times, and really not at other times. But I think we were very happy to come away with the win.
Was it one of those strange games where you got the win, you scored 4, 5, 6 tries, but afterwards, when the video analysis was done, maybe it was hard to see and hear things that were being pointed out about defence and various little mistakes and whatever?
No, I think we had an overall feeling of it was going to be a very difficult day on Monday or whatever day we did the review for defence. And Anthony Foley wasn't going to let it slip because we made far more errors in that game than we've done probably 10 previous games, and whether that was down to our mistakes or just down to the quality of the team we were against, because they were a big physical French team and with plenty of power and pace in their backs, and they really made us work for that win. But I think we look back on that day as kind of, I suppose, the back threes days, and Dougie Howlett and Keith Earls and Felix Jones just having immense games and really, I suppose, setting their stall out, and probably one of the best displays I've seen from a back three in many years.
Do you enjoy the style that Munster are trying to employ at the moment? Maybe going out wide a bit more, running it a bit more. As a ball carrier yourself, does it kind of suit your game?
I'm always touted by the pigeonhole of a ball carrier, but I like to think there's a lot more strings to my bow. But I like to get my hands on the ball, and if we can create space and games like that, I love to be able to run with it. It's good. I think with Ireland and Munster, we're playing attractive rugby, and we really have backlines and packs as well that can play attractive running rugby. Harlequins
next up. Is it a good or bad thing that they're actually mid-table in the Premiership coming into this game?
I don't think it really matters. I think they beat Wasps obviously to get to this stage, and that says a lot about their team and the strength of the teams in this competition. You look at the semi-final lineups this weekend for these semi-finals that. These teams could be in the Heineken Cup semi-finals, so it's definitely a competition worth winning.
Conor O'Shea is their coach, so I suppose that would give them an insight into what Thomond Park is all about. He'll have a fair old inkling as to what goes on, and maybe how they should approach the game and what to expect. But I think the home support and the fact we're playing at home is huge for us, and it always has down through the years. But it's certainly not something you can rely on. The team just has to perform on the day too. You mentioned that people pigeonhole you as a ball carrier, but every element of your game will be tested in this match.
Yeah, as they are in all professional games. But yeah, you look at the strength of the team that Harlequins have, and they got some big name players. Eastern in the back row to name but one, but they're going to be coming over, looking to get some silverware from their season, and I suppose it'll be a huge card for them to try and topple the Munster in Thomond Park.
Roman Watt is the ref. He has refereed at Thomond Park before. Does it play much part in your preparations as to who the ref is, or does it matter?
We do analysis on a ref like we would on the opposition. A bit more limited, what calls they're hot on, and where they maybe give away most of the penalties or penalised teams. So it's just a part of the game that you have to get used to, knowing the ref as well as the opposition. But I think if we get our own game right, I don't think he should be a factor.
Alan Quinlan is retiring at the end of the season. He'll be a big loss to
the back row. What's he been like to play with?
He's been immense. I mean, he's you know, you think of all the big games Munster played, and he's already been up there as a man of the match, and his performances down through the years and even till now have I suppose kind of epitomised Munster and made Munster what they are, and he'd be a huge loss to us. So we just have to wish him the best for the future.
Anthony Foley went into the coaching team. Mick Galway went into the coaching team. There's a kind of a Liverpool boot room thing kind of going on there. How would you feel about Alan Quinlan coaching you?
No, he's wealth of experience and has coached teams in the past. You know, at home in Clonwilliam and various other teams. So you know, he knows the game very well, and I'm sure he'd be a great coach.
Talk to me about the pedigree adoption drive. What's that all about?
Well, I suppose it's the fourth year of its running now, and it's something I'm very happy to add my name to in terms of promoting it. And I was shocked really with the numbers of dogs that are abandoned. As of 45 a day and 17 put to sleep, and those statistics are I suppose frightening really, and kind of goes to show that it's a big problem. It is getting better with the help of pedigree and this campaign. So hopefully, if we can draw awareness to it, and pedigree will add its support and make donations to the shelters, that you know, it can make it a much better system.
We've seen famous shots of Roy Keane out walking the dogs in the past. Are you a man for going out and walking the dogs? Is that a good way of gathering your thoughts or just getting some peace?
Yeah, no, I have. I must say I was walking the dog a lot more before my two sons came along, because they tend to keep most of my time out. Yeah, no, it's good, and it's a great way to turn off, and they're great friends and great pets, and I think dogs that are rescued from rescue shelters and given homes, I think appreciate it all the more, and probably even more loving. So, you know, it'd be great if people could go out there and look there first to get their dogs and their pets.
And as my dad used to say, the dog doesn't answer back.
Yeah, thank God.